They fatten the hogs up before the slaughter. They fatten them up. They get them nice and big. Then they carrying them in there and they cutting them up. I say all that to say this. It was a young dating coach, married guy, and he was telling women, men, real men, guys that got it going on, do not cheat under no condition. He was telling women stuff like, real men will basically take their shoes off and walk across hot coal carrying them. I mean, he was going on and on about how it's nothing a real man wouldn't do for you if you got the right guy. And he was telling people that you're all tens, you're all the greatest, and that your knight in shining armor is on his way. He around the corner. He was stressing, but you got to get rid of that bum in your life, because if your guy not living up to all your expectations, he was telling women, basically, he's a bum. And if he cheating, oh my God, he went on and on about if a guy was cheating, he was the worst thing in the world. Come to find out that young dude was a player. He was a Mac. I'm talking about he had women. And not just women. He had good looking women. And he didn't have pretend good looking women. No, these women were visually good looking to anybody who had eyes. And I say all this to say this. If somebody is telling you all kind of things to make you feel good, if somebody is constantly telling you what you want to hear, then you just might be getting bamboozled or led astray. And especially if they telling you what you want to hear, and at the end of them talking, they asking you for some funds. And what I mean by funds, they are asking you to send them money. Because guess what? The easiest lie to sell you is the lie you want to hear. It's the lie you already believe. It's the lie that makes you feel good. That's the easiest lie. You already want to hear it. But how you know you about to get bamboozled is after you get buttered up real good. I'm talking about lathered in butter. They got their hands out asking for money. That's a surefire sign you about to get had. I'll take this back when I was in my life. Late teens, early 20s. It's Christmas time. I'm going to the mall. I'm going to give my woman a gift. Back then, they had these little kiosks in the center of the mall, and they had this thing called roll gold. They selling gold by the inch. I'm talking about you can get a pretty nice thick piece of gold. It was chain, bracelets. You might be spending $2 an inch. Okay. Oh, I got my lady the prettiest necklace. That thing cost about $30. I mean, this was a beautiful chain. Now that same chain back then, if I'd have went into the jewelry store, might have ran me $1,000. But they selling it out here for $30. Same chain, jewelry store, $1,000. Kiosk outside the jewelry store, $30. I'm young. I'm in college. Matter of fact, I might have been working the cashier at Roy Rogers. I ain't had no money back then. And I definitely didn't have no money to be buying nobody no jewelry. You was lucky that you was even getting a gift from me. But I taste my lady this chain. She all smiles. She happy as a fat rat in a cheese factory. But let's be real. My woman knew I didn't have no money back then. We, we had enough money to do what? Get a bottle of wine, some smoke, uh, go somewhere cheap to eat. That's how we was living. We was young. Nobody had no money back then. I say about a month or something went back. She she called me up. Here's the funny thing. By the time she called me, I think we were separated or something. And she was like, somebody told her, why are you still wearing that green chain? Yeah, she was taking showers with that thing like she thought it was real. I kind of was hoping it was real. I mean, the guy at the mall told me it was real. And real talk, them little kiosks, if you buy jewelry from them, you do know the day after Christmas, they gone, skedaddle. You ain't ever gonna see them people again. You can't even get a refund. Yeah, she said one of her friends said, you need to take that green chain off and throw it in the trash. Yeah, it was a gold looking chain. But I'm saying all that to say this. If you getting way too much than what you should for what you paying for, or if somebody making promises to you, or somebody telling you that you are a goddess, you are a rainbow, you are the top of Mount Everest, and if they want something from you, you like those hogs. They just fattening you up for the slaughter. Anyway, y'all, my name is Daryl Moore. Check out my book, Payback. Peace, love, happiness. I'm out.